Hello, ghosts. My name is Delivery, and welcome back to Metal Gear Solid 2. Last time, don't like you guys seeing the things to my save data. It reveals how big the gap in between the recordings is a little bit. Anyways, last time, there were problems on the ship.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
You can kind of see where this game takes some shortcuts to make things look cool and good, but it still looks good.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEALs Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the big shell under complete control.
I forgot Dead Cell was a SEAL unit. I don't know why I forgot that.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Alpha, your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the President. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the
I don't know why you wouldn't just say the president.
Shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
So yeah, it'd be very, very bad.
You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary.
Cool diving suits.
But SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
Well, you can actually see his eyes through the mask a bit.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the big shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
That's right.
I've completed 300 missions in VR.
This was a big thing for people when this game came out. People felt betrayed.
Okay,
Even.
we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the back button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the back button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First,
Oh,
make your way
okay.
to the upper section of the big...
But we're gonna hang up.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback.
I like the way Raiden Sync looks. It's very unique.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Alright, here we are. You'll notice Raiden has a different kind of stance. Is that how he stands for the snake? Now, we're only in the first area, there's a lot to show off. First of all, is it here? Or no, I think it's something else. You guys should tread water. Something that snake could not do. In the first game, I think you remember there's like one point where Snake can swim or go underwater, and he just kind of walks underwater.
For swimming. When you're on the surface, you
Just some control. And press the button to go underwater.
stroke the water.
Don't say stroke. But yeah, you just hit the punch button to... It's pretty good. This thermal guard was down here, that's the main reason I'm coming here. You see the particles from being under the water. Oh, it's really neat. After this bit, your view looks like that. Okay, another thing I gotta show off. Ration. Oh, I think actually, I don't think it was under here. Oh, my rations. No, my cabbages. No. Oh yeah, they're all over me. I think, was it over here? Ah, is it somewhere else in this difficulty? Yeah, that's right. They changed things around on difficulties. And I mostly have, like, the lower difficulty version, remember? Because I played a lot more of this game on, like, easy when I was little. And to get to slice of my food, I think that means it'll eventually get eaten. Or, like, you can't use it. Fix it, just equip and re-equip it. Or unequip and re-equip it. Am I stupid? Maybe I misremembered. Colonel, help.
Raiden, the sea lice are getting fat on your rations. Shake the equipment window to get rid of the bugs.
Oh. That worked. Little animation for it and everything. Okay, I think that's all the fine. If you want to happen again, just equip the ration. It won't ever happen as long as it's equipped. Kind of similar to your rations freezing in the first game. And also, yes, he's backflips. Still do pull-ups. it matters a lot more for Ryan.